How is it going then, everybody? Hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst, and today we are going to be giving you my rundown and my thoughts of the new patch that has been released. Patch number 8, which has seen Team Press take a nerf, and it's seen step overs take a nerf, and it's seen the shot cancel take a nerf. Now, I've not played this patch yet. It's been out for a good day now, and I've not played it as of yet. This is my first time playing it. I gave my rundown on the pitch notes that got released a few weeks back in a separate video, where I spoke about how EA are basically... Now, don't get me wrong. The step overs I was frustrated with when playing against someone that spammed step overs because they were strong, right? Same as that the bridge is strong. But it's to a point where it's like people were spamming step overs left, right, and centre because of how good they were. And EA have now nerfed them by the looks of it to a point where they don't even look usable in certain scenarios, but very rarely usable. They need to find a good balance. Now, this is what frustrates me. They started off with taking the Elastico away, and they've took other stuff away from us. They basically always take attacking, ways that work away from someone. And they don't change anything with regards to defensive AI. They haven't nerfed the AI blocks anywhere near the level that they need to be. So they constantly keep taking away attacking and doing nothing to defensive, which by the looks of it, I've kind of been scared to play this patch because as a whole, the people on Twitter, follow me on Twitter if you want, at FIFA Analyst, people have been saying that it's literally like playing FIFA 20. It's slow, people are playing patient, sitting back, trying to hit on the counter, through balls which are ridiculously strong at the minute, and just, it kind of just takes away that fun aspect of FIFA. Now, for me, now this is where people get confused. EA are trying to make a level playing field on the game as much as they possibly can. They try and be a sports simulator and trying to, allowing someone to sit deep and hit on the counter, which is obviously a tactic in real life that works very well in real life. In a 12-minute game, it is completely different. To me, the game's an arcade game. What should be working is quick attacking football, one-touch passing, within reason. I'm not saying face back towards your goalkeeper and send a through ball to your striker when facing the wrong way. But, quick football, sending people on a run, pass and move, little skill move there, little skill move there. Look, I just want a bit more of an attacking game. I want someone to score a goal, and I want to be able to score a goal knowing he passed the ball really well. He scored a good footballing goal. Not a game of chess where it's like 10 people moving up and down the pitch, opponents in the final third, move up and down, move up and down, move up and down, keep moving it side to side, keep moving it side to side, wait for that opening to the pass into the striker, then do a scoop turn, and then, hit the ball in the back of the net or get AO blocked. And that's basically what it is. It's just a game of chess. It's a game of moving it open. And don't get me wrong, yeah, that can happen in real life, but I just feel like that's the one-dimensional play that we're on FIFA 21, and then people can go and sit deep, have loads of men in the box, defend it, then they win the ball back, and then bang, they hit on the counter. That guy's been holding the ball, trying to work a good opening, and he's got so many men committed forward from trying to do that. He's then got 2 centre-backs up against 3 attackers. He can seize on the counter. And with the way through balls are at the minute, you can send a through ball to anyone, with anyone. It doesn't matter. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's kind of my initial worry, let's say. Player not found. Hey? Can I play a game here? Is that allowed? Is he there? Okay, so he's there. Okay, that's weird. We are running the 4-2-2. To be honest, I haven't logged on to the game in a little while. We were weekend league. We stopped at 22 and 4. Reason being, team of the week didn't look that great. Team of the year is around the corner. I'd rather have the extra 100k back than going for the Elite 3 or the Elite 2. So we stopped there. So yeah, that's where we're at the minute. I'm a little bit scared. From what people have been saying, it looks like this patch has slowed things down. What people are saying, and the thing is, it doesn't say that in the patch notes. It doesn't say we've slowed the gameplay down, but it's always been like this. EA put stuff in the pitch notes, in the patch notes, and then they go and more changes. It's really weird. I don't understand it. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, if you do enjoy it, please do leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are you guys thinking of the patch so far? Really interested to hear different level of thoughts. I appreciate sometimes my messages come across as I get very passionate about this game. I get very frustrated. I appreciate for some of you guys at the lower level, you may really enjoy it and whatnot, and that's absolutely fine for you. Don't take my words and think it's a gospel. It's just my opinion, and that's the main thing. I just need to change my camera angle actually. I normally play on co-op, so I'll get that changed in just a second. And then let's see how this game feels. I will try and test out the fake shot, the shot cancel. I will try and test out the step overs. I will, see how all that feels and whatnot. We are playing, obviously, in Division 1. And, yeah, let's see how this does. Right, managed to change my controller settings. Had someone knock on the door as well. Delivery driver. Let's go and get that. But let's rock and roll then. Let's see how we find it. Tap that LB button, send the guy on a run. He's just gone offside. As I said, this is my first game since Weekend League, so I am a little bit rusty. So let's see how we can get on. I mean, at the minute, game doesn't feel any slower. I'm being truthful with you. What? Crosses, I said on the weekend, in Weekend League, on the stream, Facebook, over on Facebook, fb.gg/FIFA Analyst FB. I said that I felt crosses, like, were a little bit more viable. Like, I found myself crossing the ball a little bit more. I think this guy's playing drop back because his defence just went really deep there. I just found him working. That Depay's just absolutely done a beauty of a goal there. Let's work it on the outside. This is the 4-2-2 tactics that we spoke about a couple of weeks ago, which we did put on the YouTube channel. A few people were surprised by those tactics. I only share with you exactly the tactics that I run. If they're aggressive tactics, you don't have to use what I use. Go for a McGeady, drag back, hit that far post. A little goal there. I didn't really get a chance. I don't know, maybe I would have normally done a step over there. Maybe subconsciously I decided not to do it. Went for the quick McGeady spin, which worked quite well, actually. Firmino gives away a foul. The game doesn't... As I said, a lot of people have been saying that the game feels slower. This doesn't feel any different. Like, pace-wise, moving the ball-wise, doesn't feel any different. I suppose the only... I think maybe people are getting it wrong. That the slowness is going to be, people are just going to be working it around a little bit slower and working the ball more, which means more passes, I suppose, than trying the step overs. Yeah, they are slow as anything. Wow, did you see that with Felix then? Why is this guy's playing so deep? I just want to try and test it one more time. They are so slow. You couldn't use that to beat a man. You literally could not use that to beat a man whatsoever. But this right here is probably what we're going to find. So can you see how he's got so many men back, but he's got 3 people, stay forward. So what you'd have to do in this position, say if this was champs, is hold the ball like this and just keep moving the ball around and try and find an opening, yeah? So, you got to, so I have the fullbacks on balance. You've got to use, like, say, Firmino here on a run. So we tap him, send him there. He keeps an eye on that. Can we find him? We can. That's the sort of stuff that we're going to, gonna have to look for to try and beat this drop back. And what we're going to see is that people are going to sit deep like this guy is then, happy to just, move the ball, move his players around, and then bang, hit on the counter-attack, get down the wings, and that is pretty much what we're going to do. Now, if he doesn't... Sorry, I was worried about that then. Now, let's say if he doesn't get a goal-scoring opportunity from that counter-attack, what you're probably going to find is that people will then just pass the ball around on the edge. The only sort of skill move at the minute, to my knowledge, that seems to work to beat a man in a one-on-one is the bridge. So if you can get, like, say, the bridge here, just double tap that RB button just to get into that area. Other than that, there's not much you can do. I've heard that a lot of players are using the scoop turn at the minute when inside the box to try and beat people. So maybe you want to use that a little bit more. Obviously, that's a 4-star skill move when standing still, 5-star skill move when running, because that gives you a bit of a speed boost as well, you see, the scoop turn. So maybe that's why people are choosing to use it. Let's lay this off. I really love having the fullbacks on balance though, because when you play against people like this that are sitting deep, that's where the fullbacks on balance. Like you can just see I've got him on the overlap now, which means I can get into here and then I can go for like a cross if I wanted to. That was absolutely fantastic, that was. I'm going to run here and I'm going to try a step over. Okay, did it wrong. They're so slow. That's crazy. Bridge. Hits it. Ooh, hello. Oh, no. I discussed this in yesterday's video or the video the other day. No, I discussed it in the video, the top 200 gameplay analysis. When you bridge someone, just hit the ball. It just seems to be such a better shot than normal. Obviously, it was a hard angle there with Firmino, but Elastico, turn in. Go for an Elastico again. See, that's the thing. This time, 4 months ago, that would have worked, that Elastico, right? And then they've killed that. So they've given us less options there to do that. You just got to pass the ball. You literally have just got to pass the ball. The only way you're going to beat someone in a one-on-one is with a bridge. Other than that, you just got to pass the ball. So I don't mind that so much because I like working the ball well. I am quite a possession player. But at times, it's just boring. Like, it's boring playing this one play style of possession, playing against counter-attack into possession. And that's all the game is going to be. Like, look where the guy's sat at the minute. Now, you guys can say what you want, and I know people would disagree with me here. We are meant to be playing a video game that's fun. I don't understand where people find their fun in sitting deep in this sort of area and then just hitting on the counter. Like, that's not to me. I would much prefer actually playing quick football. You know, like, say this. Let me try and emulate what I want to see in FIFA a little bit more often. Just one touch, pass, first time pass. One touch, pass, first time pass. Getting into this sort of area, laying it off. Hit that. See, I could have gone for a shot cancel then, but... See, like, I don't know, like, there in that scenario, should that Varane make that block in your opinion? Let's go for a drag back. We'll lay it off there. Scoop, hit it. Good goal. Should the Varane make the block? I personally think pretty much every blocking animation should be a command. I've said this many times in different videos. At the minute, this right here, this game that I'm playing, is telling me exactly what we're going to get over the next few weeks. What's going to come next is they're going to nerf the bridge, so then the bridge isn't going to be as good. And then you are going to be a little bit screwed. The only other skill move that I think is quite strong, and it's stupid that it works as often as it does, fake shot stop into a rainbow flick. You rainbow flick it over the opponent's head. They don't lock onto the ball. That works well. But this sort of stuff here, we are going to see so much on this new patch, I think. People just sitting deep, wanting to hit on the counter, possession players just holding the ball because they've not got the tools to really... And you can talk about the creative runs, you can talk about the player lock feature. They don't work to the level that they need to really combat AI. Any half competent player or, you know, good player, let's say, when you do the player lock system, you literally have half a second to do something with it. And against a good player, they close you down and they win the ball back, so it's not good enough. The LB and flick the right stick in the direction that you want them to run doesn't work well enough. It's too fiddly. Like, you know, they changed it so they ended up stop doing skill moves. Like there, I've sent the Joao Felix away just to try and test it. But it's just a little bit... It's just not quick enough, really, to be honest with you. So, yeah, I mean, I don't feel like the game's any slower. I just feel like this is what we're going to be in. And I could look for the bridge. It didn't bridge then. I don't know why. I did tap the double. I did double tap the RB button, but we didn't get it. I do want to test. Hello. So we go for the cross. Oh, I wanted that into Ronaldo. But oh well. I think the only change I'm going to make to my custom tactics here, I'll show you at the end of the video as well, if you like, is I'll probably go and press on possession loss. I think because you're going to get hit on the counter, trying to win the ball high up the pitch may work to your advantage massively. It's good through ball that. Lucky. So I think that could be the way to try and break up that counter attack and get the ball back. Because second man press is non-existent, I am just going to enable team press as well and see what that's going to do for us, because obviously they've changed that massively as well, so that's nowhere near as strong, which is good. Team press shouldn't even be the game, in my opinion. I think pressing should be a massive manual skill, so I'm glad that, you know, team press has been given the nerfs that it's been given. You have to re-enable it there so it doesn't stay on. Team press, the fact that anyone can just go like onto a tactic that suddenly makes their team the best pressers of the ball, doesn't really work too much in my opinion. I think you should only be able to use press on possession loss, press on heavy touch, and then if you want to be a good presser, the rest of it's down to you as a player, you know. But that's just my opinion on that one. The reason why is because I just think it creates more of a skill gap. You know, if you're losing 2-1, 3-1, you can put team press on. That's not locked onto the ball. That's so annoying. And anyone can get the ball back for those brief 10 to 15 seconds that team press works. But then anyone can hold the ball, team press, and then they can do it, and then they can just go for an over the top. It's very, you know, it's very controversial, I suppose, in the way that we speak about it. But I do think second man press is probably one of the biggest issues that we don't have fixed on this game right now. I think if you give second man press a buff and you allow people to manually press the ball, it stops people from being able to hold the ball as well as you can on this game, and allows you to play like a high pressing line. Heel to heel. So go for the rainbow flick. Nearly. So if he's stuck on the Varane, then that would have worked. But because the game switched him to the Carlos Alberto, that's why he managed to defend that. Team press. Like here, like I'm holding RB, and they just don't close down well enough. Like second man press. Anyone that says second man press works, teammate contain, which is where you hold RB, hold R1. just wrong. Someone asked in the comment section as well, can I talk about offside trap? When do I do it? I do it basically whenever they've got the bat towards my goal. That's your easy time to do it. To keep the men high, to try and box them in and try and give them limited options. But obviously the through balls are so strong that they can just, look for that through ball in behind. You do have to be very careful with it as I mess up my player switch in there. Firmino wins it back. Of course not. Oh, I've gone diving in then. Move the keeper. I've gone diving in then with that Stones. That's my fault. Right, Rashford, let's go. We have got some subs on the bench if you wanted to use them. I just feel a little bit, I think I suppose as most people would, a little bit like, what am I meant to do in attack nowadays? Oh, it's not where I wanted it. Hello. Ooh. See, like even there, I was potentially going to look for a shot cancel. And I spoke about this in the video that I made on the shot cancel. I don't think the shot cancel was necessarily a bad thing on the game. The only thing that was bad about it was that if you were controlling your defender, someone did a shot cancel. Even though you're controlling him, they do that block animation. To me, it should work if you're AI defending. If you're not controlling your centre-back and I do a shot cancel and your centre-back ends up getting sent to the shops and tries to do a block when I didn't even shoot, that's your fault for letting the AI defend that scenario. If you're controlling that centre-back and it does it, that's when it's wrong. That's when it shouldn't do it. So I'm not particularly happy that the shot cancel's been given that nerf. I don't think it was needed. I've absolutely messed this up, haven't I? Good. Well done, Stones. Well done. So that was my opinion on that front. I was going to send that, but I think he was about to go offside, so I decided not to. We've got the overlap of the right back here. I'm still definitely going to stick with my balanced fullbacks, although it leaves me open on the counter attack. I just think it's going to help me so much to score goals. Score like passing goals, let's say. Saz, done. 79th minute. Let's go forward on a quick counter here. Oh, Rand's there. Hello, Firmino. Well done. Tried to ball roll away, but watch that run. Put that pressure on with Wan-Bissaka. Watch that run there. Got some nice dribbling. There you are, Tav. Well done. Send. Oh, that's not where I wanted it. Enough it worked, though. Send it. That's it. Goalkeeper, is he coming out? He's not yet. Ball well. Ball well. It's it. I didn't want the extra step over there. That was a good finish, though. Whenever I get in one-on-one, I always look to see if the goalkeeper's coming out, first of all. I knew I had time to just keep sprinting away from the defender. He was never going to catch me up. And I got Ronaldo on the end of it. Step overs. Look at them. They're gone. Oh, they're gone. RBA into Ronaldo. Nope. Oh, my bad. I think he just kind of took his time to lay that off, though. So this is where, like, having balanced fullbacks leaves me open. I then have to bring the Wan-Bissaka over. So there's a bit more space in the middle. But now we're back. So now he's not going from there. I will show you the tactics after the game, by the way. If you are interested. Cover in the middle. This is the thing. You just have to keep covering. Like, there you are. Take that. Back. Go back. And then LBY, like I always say, if you're ever in doubt, LBY it over the top. Believe it or not, sometimes you'll get in. Sometimes you will get in. At least now, I'm defending from, his half. I'm not trying to play it out from the back, lose the ball, and then, he has that easy goal. Instead, we've got it there. Can we get one more goal? Can we? Can we? We'll look for a bridge, maybe. Oh, I just timed that a little bit too late. Timed that a little bit too late. So I need to time that a little bit earlier. Would have worked well then. It would have definitely got in. And that is going to be game, set, match, won. First game on. What do I think? I'm not surprised, really. I think that the playstyle that guy had, we're very much going to see on a regular basis throughout Weekend League. And just in general, really, I don't know. I released a video. I put a clip out on Twitter earlier on today. I released a video talking about how FIFA 21 was always going to be similar to FIFA 20 back in August. It's very much the same. The difference is this year is that AI blocks are stronger. You can't do a first-time fake shot as good as you could last year. Near post isn't as viable. So you're kind of actually in a worse state than we were last year, if that makes sense. So it's an odd one. It's an interesting one. It's an odd one, really. I'll be honest. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm past the point of really caring on this game. I'm not going to lie. I don't enjoy it, so I'm not going to sit here and moan, to be fair. I'm just going to tell you what's the best way to score goals, the best way to do whatnot. And that's it, really, because I'm sick of sitting here moaning and complaining and, thinking that things will get better, and they don't. So what's the point, really? That's the tactics that we ran that game anyway in a 4-2-2. I'll probably change the press on possession loss with this just to try and win the ball higher back up the pitch. because obviously team press has been given that nerf. But other than that, that is it. So we have our fullbacks on balanced and overlap. We have Seedorf on stay back while attacking, cover centre. We have Firmino on get forward. We have the left attacking mid and the right attacking mid on come back on defence, but get into the box cross. And then we have come back on defence on the 2 strikers and get in behind. So a little bit different. But yeah, that's what we've run on that front. So if you enjoyed the video, ladies and gentlemen, please do give it a like. I want to thank you all very much for tuning in. It is greatly appreciated. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section of the patch. And yeah, thanks all for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.